strong, and now I'll fight and I won't run. Don't need a knife, I need a gun. Don't need a knife, I need a gun. Retaliate.
Oh shit! What's up, dudes? Welcome to the Totally Gamescast, episode 20. 20.
We're almost able to drink.
Then
I'm supposed to move toward you.
Oh, I don't have the chat thing up here yet. That's my bad.
Just go ahead and do it. Who cares?
That'll take forever. I have no idea how to get it. I would have to go to...
Oh, because you had to redo everything.
Yeah, I deleted all of my stream scenes, so I had to... Oh, do I have a different voice? Nice voices.
Oh, do you have one of these selected?
No. Oh, I do!
Welcome to the Totally Gamescast, you freaking crazy boys.
This is hilarious.
No, don't stop.
Now, hey, you little bitches. Listen up here. We got a lot of shit to talk to you about today.
I can't wait to watch this when I'm editing and just be like, what the... What is up, everybody? Happy to see you guys in here fast and quick like that. Fast and quick.
Fast and quick.
We got a good show that we're going to be talking about. Borderlands, that gameplay trailer dropped today, this morning at 11:30 a.m. Sonic the Hedgehog first trailer. We want to do a live watch with you guys. What else have we got, Trey? We got some stuff on here.
Avengers Endgame leaves woman hospitalized for crying too much. What's up, Smog? How's it going today, brother? GTA 6 leaked. Switch has outsold N64.
Cool. They had their financials and all that, but yeah, we can get into that. Let's start off with Borderlands. Let's start off hot and heavy because I haven't actually gotten to watch this. I was at work all day. So problem is, yeah, you're gonna have to either go to the bottom. Our dock is all jacked up because my firewall at work would not let me email it back to myself. It's a whole thing.
There was like some serious content in like our fucking doc. It was talking about some stuff that PewDiePie said, and like it didn't make it back to his work firewall apparently.
Right. All right. So go up, and then up right here, and then we'll watch it. Maybe they'll have it here. But did you guys watch the Borderlands 3 trailer, or... Dang, dude, this Stream Deck is sick. I told you it was sick, bro.
What the fuck? Why isn't it?
That's the announced trailer, so we don't want to watch that one.
Oh, what's the one we want to watch? This one?
Yeah, this one right here. It's live, it says, so I don't know how that works.
What the...
We got a whole bunch of shit going on in chat right now. What's up?
You guys are fucking crazy.
You guys are blowing us up, bro. So this is
Please
live?
welcome to the stage, Borderlands 3 creative director.
There's no way it's live, right?
No.
It says it is, top left.
No, it's not live. That's a fucking lie, dude. Thanks for the host there, Physics, you sexy boy. How are you doing? How was your stream, man?
That was cool of you, man. Thank you.
No endgame spoilers? Well, I've got them. I'll fucking tell you all about it.
Yeah, let's just avoid endgames everything, everybody. So let's scoot ahead. We don't need to watch Randy Pitchford. He's a weird guy. He's got some issues.
What the fuck? How is this live?
I thought it said it goes live at 11:30 a.m. What's the sound? The sound is horrible.
What is happening right now, dude?
So, Borderlands 3, the gameplay reveal trailer is supposed to be dropping today. Everyone has on Twitter already talking about it, so we can just go to we can just go to YouTube and get it.
Okay, we're just gonna go to YouTube because that. What music is that? That's not from here. Oh, it's from this other video. Dear God, bro, sorry.
Where the Diplo coming from? See, Alex the homie G knows what's up.
Where's that Diplo coming from? Okay, Borderlands 3
gameplay trailer.
Okay.
Sweet. 2 hours ago. Perfect.
2 hours ago. We're fucking cooking with gas now, boys.
We should have just in YouTube we trust, right? So there's a claptrap.
Is there more than one claptrap? Oh yeah, I've seen dead ones. I've never seen more than one.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, I thought that they just are all dead.
Okay, I want to see some actual gameplay though. Let's see.
Yeah, this is the gameplay reveal, huh? So cinematics,
Yeah.
cinematics. Let's fucking rock and roll.
Cinematic back to back right here. Meridian though, so we're gonna be going to one of the. So far, so not great.
Yeah, we're multitasking, Uber.
Yeah.
Hella gameplay. I've never seen so much gameplay. Okay, here we fucking.
Okay. I'm seeing numbers pop out of things. I like that.
Oh, it looks like Borderlands. This is a big surprise to me.
I will say that it does look more colorful.
It's cleaner. It's just like it's cleaner.
It's current gen. You know, that's what I will say.
That's a funny rocket launcher there.
Wow. The world's not only brown, like I'm kind of used to with other Borderlands. It's supposed to be over 1 billion guns, guys. So that's gonna be insane.
Trailer looks like a 2006 YouTube gaming montage made by a 12-year-old. Not wrong, Alex.
Not wrong at all. I'm actually kind of surprised at how little gameplay is. They could have released this exact same trailer on the reveal event that happened in late April, just like 2 weeks ago.
Honestly, their trailers have been pretty bad.
Yeah.
Like, remember the one that we're kind of like bound by, just the game reveal trailer or whatever it was?
Okay, there we go. I want to see the big baddies.
See some suits, dude. Let's see some
Ooh, I want to see the power.
Okay, this is looking better, guys.
Wow. Look at that. Like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I wanted to see in the first 2 minutes.
2006 was a great year for me. I was watching World of Warcraft PvP montages.
2006. Not that great of a year for me. Actually, it was pretty good.
Finally, a game with over 1 billion guns.
Yeah. Overall, the last 30-40 seconds, they were trying to like take their time on that gameplay trailer there, but it was cool to see the baddies. There was a significant amount of like detail and like some weird looking dudes, so that was all right. I'm gonna buy the game probably.
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna be a fun game to play with. One of our good friends is moving back to France, so that'd be a fun game.
You know
to
what
play.
the online play is gonna be like for that? Have they said anything about that yet?
I don't think so. I think it's just we're gonna wait and see. Probably more at E3, which guys we're coming hot into E3. We're 5 weeks away. That's gonna be insane too. But should we do the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer? Should we watch that with y'all?
Let's not do 2 trailers. There was a good segue, and I can't fucking
find it.
So we were watching this, and then there was something about Epic. I just don't even think the story's in here. Epic.
On the next.
Oh, here we go. Epic. God, we are freaking chugging along here, choo-chooing, not really derailing, but we're chugging along.
You got me kind of excited to get a little George Railroad Martin.
So Epic says they would hastily end all exclusive deals if Steam commits to reducing its revenue cut to 12%, which is what they're currently doing. They also said that they would consider selling their games on Steam if they lowered it to that.
Wow.
It would still honor all remaining like partnerships for like Borderlands that's coming out and other partnerships that they have coming up. They say they're trying to change the gaming space, and this is like a big way to do that, in my opinion. It's pretty cool.
That is cool. I like how they are moving the needle. That's all I wanted to see Epic do with the game store here, with that significant 18% difference that creators of games are going to be getting through the game store, Epic Game Store. That's cool.
Yeah, more for creators, always a good thing, you know. So
I'm surprised at how quiet Steam has been.
Yeah.
What
I mean, they honestly have always kind of been quiet, like, right? Sure. I mean, I've never seen a huge amount of like press releases from them, like, ever about much of anything. So I think they're just kind of like the strong silent type, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, the Tony Sopranos.
The Tony Soprano of the game industry. I like it.
Whatever happened to the strong silent type?
So
the big news this last week, of course, the big cultural things was Avengers Endgame, right?
Sure.
So there's this lady in China, because it opened day of here in the U.S. and in China at the same time, which is why it's the fastest movie to get to $1 billion the fastest. 5 days is all it took. Because that Chinese market be booming.
Chinese market be booming. Well, I mean, anything that can get through that's like American culture, like past their censorship, I'm sure just blows the fuck up.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
That would have been wild to do a press tour there, which, you know, all like the main Avengers were there doing press tours. So this 21-year-old woman named Zali, I'm not going to pretend to pronunciate that correctly, but in Ningbo, China, was rushed to the hospital for hyperventilating during Endgame. The doctors had to calm her down. You know, it wasn't like she cried too much and her eyes were starting to fall out. She was just like freaking out, getting so emotional. I mean, the movie is a 3-hour long ride. You know, it's pretty emotional.
Well, it makes sense then. That's why they're censoring, because people are freaking out too much. It's a good thing they're censoring, because like Chinese people literally can't handle it, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
Allegedly.
So they just gave her oxygen, just calmed her down, you know, gave her a back massage. I don't know. But did I cry during the movie? Of course. But I mean, I did not cry and hyperventilate. You know, at one point in time, I kind of looked over.
Get shot oxygen.
I kind of like looked over to make sure Lydia wasn't watching me like cry like too hard, but. Hey, it's all good. I just thought that was a funny thing. But here's some fun facts. The movie in 5 days hit 351 million US, 1.2 billion worldwide. Infinity War crossed $1 billion in 11 days. So this movie is on track to be the highest grossing Marvel, if not film of all time. Hopefully it can dethrone Avatar, man.
I saw a tweet that's like, if Endgame doesn't dethrone Avatar, nothing will. So like
what can?
Dude, Avatar wasn't that good.
No,
it was okay.
I'm in the camp that was good. Like, it's a 7.5 movie. It's out of 10.
It would have been a 6 for me if they had found a better name for unobtainium.
But yeah, that film is like 2.7 or 9 billion. So I mean, we're almost halfway there already. So I'm hopeful.
Hey, watch it, Alex. I like Hello Kitty and stuff too. Okay. So speaking of Hello Kitty, Sonic the Hedgehog first trailer. What noise does Sonic make? He's like.
It's just rings falling to the ground.
Dude. We're going to check out this trailer.
Also, he likes chili dogs, right? So.
Oh, yeah, he does, huh?
Dude,
is that in the trailer? Or is that just like... I know that that's like a...
So they do a really good job. Okay, guys, Sonic, we're going to watch this together. I know some of you have probably already seen it.
Everyone's seen it.
Okay.
But we're going to watch it again because
760 miles per hour. That's his legit top speed. That's pretty
760 miles an hour.
Look at the rings around the Paramount. That's pretty tight.
Tight. Sega getting its
again. Here we go. So he lands on the backpack, you know, like...
I'm sorry, Sega. You fucked up once. You don't get to come back and make a movie.
He's got blue arms. That's not right. We already talked about it. He's got teeth. That's not right.
Everything about Sonic is wrong, but everything about the movie is right.
Look at that Sonic boom. That looks tight. Of course, the U.S. government always has to get in everything.
It's like, I was saying when I was watching this trailer, it looks like a super cheesy 90s movie, like made in 2019, which I think is kind of cool.
Here we go, babies. Here we go.
What the? Are you in charge here? Yes, I am. No!
Yeah!
Jim Carrey has finally lost it.
He is my favorite actor. He is a god. He is the man. That's Neil McDonough right there talking with Jim Carrey. Wonderful scene.
Listen, pal. I don't know if you realize.
I'm sorry,
Oh
Major.
my
What
God.
was your name? Benny.
Nobody cares.
This November, so it has a lot of great. Sorry, not great, but like big. Ew, those teeth.
Meow.
Meow.
Oh, that's what a Sonic says. Is meow.
Come on.
No, he's like I don't know what to say. Like, what do you guys humans say?
I'm gonna have to save your planet.
God, they could have just made his eyes bigger. And so my biggest gripe about it is his legs are too long. Like his legs are just like, well, that angle looks.
But thank you for
But
that.
his legs are so fucking long and he's so gangly.
So you guys know Sonic lore because Dr. Robotnik is trying to capture him to harness his power.
Neutralize it.
So that's where he goes crazy doing so. And that's perfect for Jim Carrey. He's like an amazing actor when it comes to this kind of stuff. Look at that, they're teleporting with the rings. That's kind of canon. Every hero has a genesis.
It's not canon that he has two separate eyes though. That he has one eye. Everyone knows that Sonic has one eye.
Yeah, but hey, Robotnik is fat, but wait until you see the end of the trailer here. We get a closer representation.
That looks like the Sonic food place logo.
I can't breathe in here.
Sonic restaurant.
Do you have your child in that bag?
No. I mean, yes, it's a child, but it's not mine.
It's not mine. James Marsden, you deserve better.
No one called the cops.
Wait, here we go. There he is. Dr. Robotnik, not looking fat, but looking more to his original.
Nobody wants a fat Santa or a skinny Santa.
I love Jim Carrey, so I'll go all in on anything he does. Jean-Ralphio, Ben Schwartz, he is Sonic, and he's wonderful. Like,
Sure.
He's a great actor.
So, okay. Sonic games would be so much fucking harder if you were going 760 miles an hour. You seem to be kind of crawling along. I mean, you're running pretty quick compared to everything, but you're not going 760. And I've never in a Sonic game felt like I was going over even 100 miles an hour. Like, even at his fastest.
Man, 16-bit can only go process so much.
Dude, I loved, did you ever play Sonic Adventure Battle? Or two, I guess.
On GameCube?
Yeah. That game
Oh,
is
yeah.
sick.
So sick, dude. Okay, so there's a couple things to talk about here. I used to love Sega. It was Sega Genesis more than Super Nintendo in a lot of ways, just because that's how, I mean, we've gone over this a couple times on the Gamescast and other podcasts that I've made. But Sega Channel, I had that. Like, for 30 or 50 bucks a month, I got to play like 30 games. It was so sick. So, I have a huge Sega background. Where's Tails? Where's Knuckles?
So I think they're like, okay, if
Shadow?
we put too many animated things, it's gonna feel like Dr. Dolittle or something really cheesy. And then they're like, if we do a sequel, we can probably add one. You know what I mean? But it'd be sick if they had Shadow, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow with a gun.
So here's
Hell
the
yeah.
thing. Sonic's from planet Morbius, right?
Okay. News to fucking me, dude.
So Sonic lore for y'all, but he's from a different planet. It looks like he's crash landed, somehow teleported to Earth. And it looks like Dr. Robotnik, clearly a human, Jim Carrey, from Earth, chases him. He gets sent back probably from James Marsden. I'm just predicting the entire plot here at this point. James Marsden, the police officer, so Sonic's a freaking snitch now, fam. He's working with a police officer to go back to his planet. His police officer helps him get back to Morbius. Then Dr. Robotnik goes crazy. He wants that power, and he's got to, do something. So he goes crazy. He chases him to Morbius. Then you see that in the end there, where there's the mushroom level and whatnot. So I think that's where we finally run into Tails.
Spoilers, dude! Spoilers, bro! There's no Tails in the movie. They would have showed his tail or something.
Okay,
you know what I mean? I think
it's just the reveal trailer though. So we have 6-7 more months of this.
I don't think we're gonna see him in the movie, dude. Yeah, I just don't think that we'll see him.
We'll see.
I love that documentary, Alex. What is that? The Man on the Moon documentary?
So good, dude.
Yeah, it's really good.
One of my favorite releases from, I think, 2017. But yeah, Jim Carrey, phenomenal. I've missed him in movies. Just like you said, Van, though, he has been in things. He's in Kidding, which is written with... It's on FX, so I haven't gotten a chance to watch it. I haven't had trouble finding a website that I can get access to it. But it's the same writer, I believe, or director from Eternal Sunshine.
Sure.
That it wrote this comedy. So really big fan of Jim Carrey in that film. Let's just kick it into this weird thing that just came out this morning, Pokemon Pass. This app that allows you to just have like a reward system sort of with Pokemon. You can get updates, you can get
Oh great, I'm gonna give them my email address so they can blast me 30 times a day. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, so I mean it's just pretty much it was like quietly announced and released this morning here in the US. It's just going to give you the ability to get like notifications when in-store games are on sale. Right now, I think you can go to certain Targets and scan a QR code with the app and get like a free shiny Pikachu or Eevee. So it's just,
I mean, that's cool, but
it's
I mean,
pretty
like,
fun stuff.
honestly,
you know?
they're just trying to like get you on an email list so they can be like 5% off Pokemon Sword
And
and
Shield,
like,
yeah.
you know, and just blast you with that.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah.
Just a fun little topic there. I'm gonna download it actually at some point, I'm sure.
So,
Not
I mean,
music.
just going down the list, Fortnite allows parties of up to 16. I just saw this. I haven't played with the party of 16. I don't think that it's... Because they were saying it's in squads, so I don't think that you're actually, like, grouped up in a group of 16. I think that it's, like, okay, you've got a bunch of parties that all want to be in voice chat kind of thing, so it's, like, more geared towards that.
Yeah, I was
but I'm
gonna
sure
say
that is a game
You
mode.
haven't flexed with that or anything.
No. There's some hilarious pictures of like 16 bananas in a group. Like, have you seen that banana skin? Well,
Yeah.
I'll just pull it up.
They're talking about Thomas the Train and Sonic porn in the chat, so that's pretty cool. You guys are tight.
You guys are fucking relentless.
If I sound weird, it's because I'm like a little bit sickly, by the way.
Oh my god. This is not what I meant to find, but I feel like this is probably more valuable. So this is what Fortnite looks like now. You can get 16 bananas in one boat. So, I mean, we'll leave it at that, I guess.
Wow.
You know? But
Did you guys hear the news? GTA 6 possibly leaked last December, and then nobody talked about it. But then the same person, or somebody else on the same website, PHOSPHENE, released some more information. So here's what's going down. Users on PHOSPHENE leaked some details and contents created or that were copied from a Dextero post. Two websites I've never heard of. I'm assuming that's where some shady shit goes down.
PHOSPHENE's for code, and like it's
Okay.
kind of like what's it called, Imgur, like that kind. You know Imgur? Yeah, or whatever it's called, but for images, and that's for code. You know what I mean? So.
Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, I'm just waiting on Ghosty Pro to tell us like what Imgur or PHOSPHENE is because he's a coder out there. But allegedly, it's gonna be available on Xbox 2, PS5. What else? Let's see. It's gonna. Oh yeah, this is kind of interesting. If you played other GTAs, you know that GTA 3 takes place in Liberty City, GTA Vice City, San Andreas. This is probably allegedly gonna incorporate all three cities somehow in a unique fashion, where you start off in Liberty City as this like rags to riches kind of story, and then you move on to Vice City, and then you conquer in San Andreas, do a few missions there. That sounds amazing. Typical drug lord, Rockstar Games, modern day game anyway, fashion. Dialogue's gonna be similar to Red Dead Redemption 2, nothing new there. Yeah, this is cool. And it says it could be a launch title with the PS5 and Xbox 2 in late 2020, which is really, really interesting. It's gonna be another one of those that's probably gonna be satellite, on the fence of both generations is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't realize that we were that close to the nexter generation, you know what I mean?
Give or take, right?
Yeah.
We'll see. It's hard to say. We're supposed to hear more information, though.
That's exciting. I love GTA. Like, it's always fun. I would love to revisit Liberty City. Like, that was definitely my favorite GTA game.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I mean, that's the one I put the most hours in. It was new. I mean, like, San Andreas was sweet, but I mean, literally just like that new idea of that 3D open world was just brand new at that point, you know. So
yeah, conversation went left. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up with you guys. We are not going to be talking about Endgame, the movie, at all, but we just wanted to bring up how some Chinese lady cried and had to be taken to the hospital while watching the film. I don't want to talk about the film just because I figure some people haven't seen it, so. Anyway, moving forward, the Nintendo Switch, so Nintendo had a financial call, or a shareholders call this week, which is always super interesting because you can hear all, like, the people that have a hand in the company or percentage or stock in the company get to hear about stuff that's coming up on the horizon. So some interesting tidbits. The Switch has hit 34.74 million units. It creeped past the 64, which has only hit 32 million. Is that crazy to you?
Yeah, I mean, it is crazy because like the 64 is like my most cherished gaming memories.
That's
pretty
exactly.
much, like all in one system. I mean, Super Nintendo and N64, those were like a bulk of my gaming time, you know what I mean?
And guess what? The Switch's next console to eclipse is going to be Super Nintendo. So it's just weird that those two, like you said, 90s kids, like our generation, those two systems, man.
I think that might have been like a downswing in gaming in the US or something, because like the Nintendo had already kind of come out. Maybe not. I don't know.
Well, the cartridges versus the discs, that's huge, and then the the DVD, excuse me.
Yeah.
CD with the PlayStation 1, DVD with the PS2, Blu-ray, PS3. But anyway, a couple other interesting things is that the Wii is creeped past the Wii U, which is 13.56 million. It's just laughable. Every time I see that number, I have to laugh because that is pathetic.
Yeah.
The console was out for 3 years and couldn't even do what the Switch just did in one fiscal year, which was 17 million almost.
I've heard that system is underrated, but I had no interest in it. The Wii was like a huge disappointment to me. Like, I didn't want so many games with motion controls. Like, I mean, it's good that they have them, but you should have options for people that aren't trying to fucking exercise all the goddamn time, dude. Like, give me a break, Nintendo, with all your exercise and, like, healthy, like, lifestyle choices. Like, fuck that, dude.
A couple interesting things. Super Smash Bros. Brawl Ultimate, dude, 14 million units sold. That is nutty. That's almost
beating the Wii U.
Yeah. Literally more copies of that game sold than the Wii U. Let's go. Pokemon over almost 11. Nintendo is doing great, y'all, and I'm pretty happy about it. So, moving on, more Nintendo stuff. I know you guys aren't all Nintendo fans up in here, but that's where I focus some of my gaming. So, Switch 8.0 system update. Originally, it was just really like a small tweak update. I mean, it's a full iteration, right? It's a full numbered update. So, they allowed you to like switch save data from one Switch to the other. Some small things. People thought that was all that was part of it. Another thing is that they put on the back end that's just out now over the last week or two has been discovered is that the load times are like cut in half for like everything.
That's awesome. I was thinking about getting back into Breath of the Wild, and that's more the reason to try it out, just to see those sweet load times.
Yeah, but dude, something from 30 seconds to like 14 is huge.
No, that's awesome that they put that overclock in there. That's going up to 1.75 gigahertz, which is still just absolutely dog shit.
I was waiting for you to say it.
I mean, like, someone needs to say it. Like, I mean, when we're talking about, I mean, it's a significant increase, but what the fuck are they selling to us, boys? Like, they just, like, think we don't know numbers. I mean, but maybe that's the thing with console people, is they don't know these numbers, because most like GPUs go like at least twice that fast now, has twice that much number, which I think translates to more than twice as fast.
Yeah,
you know
but if you think about it, like the best GPUs are $1,000, right?
Right, yeah, I guess.
700 to 1,000, the Switch is 300. But yeah, it's laughable how weak it is. It's cool that Nintendo can always eke out that extra power for their
Yeah, no,
games.
that's fucking awesome, though, that they would release an update like that. Because I've never heard of something like that on Xbox or PS.
Yeah, that can cut like the load times like that much.
Yeah,
So
I'm sure that
drastic.
there have been like tweaks in their overclocking or something like that have made them stronger, but I doubt it was that much. Anyways.
So, just the last topic I think we have on here with Nintendo is your topic, and I'd love to hear about this, because this is interesting.
Oh yeah, this is a really interesting story. Nintendo removes game from item shop when secret code was discovered, or secret code editor was discovered Developer Amir Rajan tweeted he had put an easily accessible code editor in a game called A Dark Place. And this was 2 weeks after the release of the game, so it had sold some copies. And then he tweeted this out. The code editor could be used to easily make apps for Nintendo. So here's a quote from him. I got into coding because I wanted to create games. Doing that back in the 90s was difficult. No internet, expensive computers, and fragmented compilers. This isn't the case today, but because of big shitbag companies, we end up with the game dev solutions that are just as obtuse. We've replaced no internet, low-level, complicated C with 2 gigabyte clicky-droppy IDEs that phone home and mine data. A Darkroom's Easter egg is an attempt to capture the magic of coding in its purest form. So you can't render an image with it. You can only make like simple boxes and stuff like that, and that's what a darkroom is basically made out of. So the publisher is apologizing. Rajan it says he regrets it. I don't know how much he regrets it. It kind of sounds like this was some internet piracy kind of thing, like some Robin Hood style shit.
Trojan horse.
Yeah, trying to like give something back to communities while taking something from Nintendo, which I think is pretty cool.
Always wants to stick it to the man.
Yeah, I just think that it's like, if you're basically keeping shit away from just people that want to learn for the sake of making money, it's kind of fucked up. Like, and instead of like wanting the game space to like progress, Nintendo would rather just slap a Nintendo tax on you and like, I don't know. So I think that this was kind of cool that he did that. Obviously the game's been taken down since, but good on Rajan.
And he's going to jail.
No, he's so... there are, like, lawsuits in the process, but literally nothing's gonna happen.
No. Nintendo doesn't ever take it that far. They just give you a copyright thing to, like, take down your game and whatever.
Yeah, for sure. So, that's cool. I was pretty stoked on that
Yeah,
story,
that's interesting that he just can just flex so hard like that in front of Nintendo.
And it's really easy too. So all you have to do to pull up the menu is like connect a keyboard to the Switch and then hit the curly button next to the 1.
What?
And it just pulls it up. So I mean, it's not like it was like deeply hidden. Yeah. You know, it was just like there.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool.
That's crazy. They took it down though.
It's not crazy that they took it down.
I mean. He should have the chance to like change the game and put it back up is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess not. No, I don't think so. Because he obviously violated some part of the agreement, you know, and...
all that toss.
So, I mean, and I think this may have... Like, I doubt this game sold that many copies in the first place. So maybe this was the intention of the entire thing, you know what I mean?
Van says it's a tilde.
What's a tilde?
That's the squiggly line, dude. I used to use those to sign off at work. Because, you know, on my job, at my job, I talk to people on social media, and that's what I used to use. Now we just use the little hyphen, not the big hyphen. But, oh yeah, the semen part of, 8 equals D. So, speaking of some obscene shit, let's get into this Riot employees walkout.
Okay. So, 5 separate lawsuits of current and former employees of Riot claiming that Riot cultivates a sexist work environment.
Yeah. We've covered this a couple times on Totally Gamescast, so before diving deeper, there's some weird things going on at Riot where, like, managers will just fart on other employees.
Hell yeah. Dude, I'm getting a job, bro. Like, fucking sexism, farting on employees. Dude,
it's messed
dude, you should see my resume. That's exactly what I'm good at. Like,
oh my god, Trey.
But
well, you're not getting hired here with Sean Johnson Industries with that kind of a resume.
Yeah.
No,
but Riot has filed motions for 2 of the cases to be handled by a enclosed arbitration, which isn't saying that it can't take the claim to court, but it makes it more difficult.
Yeah.
Both of these cases were centered around the California Equal Pay Act, so pretty much, obviously, the women getting paid less. Riot says that the right to jury trial was waived when the employees signed an arbitration agreement upon hiring.
That's messed up.
Which is some scummy practice, you know? It's kind of like the do not compete things that restaurants do lately that are like basically just fucking people out of pay raises and better jobs.
Yeah.
May 6th is the planned day of the walkout. I don't know if we even mentioned that there was a walkout going on.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
I think I said that at the top.
For sure, but employees don't know the scale or the number of people involved in the walkout, making some employees nervous to participate because it's a fireable offense.
Jesus.
I think it was Google planned to walk out earlier this year, and Google caved to their demands.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's pretty cool that people are taking action, but it also sounds like there's a lot of fence walkers that are kind of waiting till the day of to see how it pans out, whether or not they're going to participate or whatever. So
the team members at Riot that are the bean counters, the analytics specialists, they know how much money it costs the company for when 40% are walking out. You know, like that's going to cost them hundreds of thousands of dollars easily. An 8-hour workday and however many 20,000 people don't show up to work. How many people work at Riot? I'm actually interested. Can we look that up real quick?
Yeah.
Because if we think, like, let's just say 25%, I think that's a pretty good number. Walkout of Riot on May 6th, I believe you said, right?
2,500.
Okay, so that's not near as many as I was saying, but that's still a good chunk. So we're talking 25% of 2,500, what is that?
Like,
625, right?
Sure.
So 625, let's say they're making on average 50K a year, 30K a year even. Like, you just do the numbers there, and that's like tons of like actual efficiency that they're losing. That's like a lot of money. For instance, like when the fire alarm goes off at my building at work, that's 1,000 people that aren't working for 2 hours. That is so much money. Like if you count every minute of every person's, you know, you have to too. If you're like a manager that high up doing the bean counting, like I said, analytics on as far as like efficiency, that's a lot of money.
Well, we've talked about a lot of game companies doing a lot of layoffs. So honestly, this might be employees doing the work for Riot.
Oh,
you know what
man.
I mean?
That's not a bad call out, especially with how the league's been. I hear the game's been bad lately, but
it's doing well on Twitch. It's more popular now than it had been previous months.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's definitely giving like it's back and forth between that and Fortnite as the most popular game. So I assume the game is at least still doing well. Even though, I mean, like, Fortnite also is having those, like, apparently the game's bad, but it has, like, great numbers. So, I mean, it's, like, not bad enough that people aren't playing the game, but it's enough for them to tweet about it nonstop, you know?
Yeah, Van, you got my sign-offs almost perfect there. Like I said, though, it's a little hyphen, a little baby hyphen that's, like, next to the 0.
Okay, so
that's
you go baby hyphen and then squiggly? Or
no, baby hyphen Sean.
Oh.
That's how you do my little sign-off.
You do fourth underscore. Well, here's my sign off.
Bith?
Yeah.
Bith?
Yeah, it's called eSpeak, Sean. That'll get past your work filter. That's
no kidding. About. Speaking of work filter, also we should have done a Georgia Railroad right there because we got railroaded by our chat.
Hey!
Yeah! I'm so glad this is
No, just the scenes. But honestly, I pretty much got all our assets back. So.
Fucking cute. Yeah, you killed it. You remade like everything.
I don't think we have alerts on today, though, is the one thing that we're definitely missing. So, but anyways.
Oh, so if anyone subscribed, we're sorry, or followed, or any of that stuff.
I think we see it, though. Like
I think there was one that we might have missed. But
it's not on there. But whatever, anyways.
There was one at the top, but it's okay. So, yeah, like there's some like weird back end, like behind the curtain type stuff there. I couldn't send my email with this actual like show notes to our doc because of some explicit content here in the next story.
Yeah, we'll do this story that has the explicit content that couldn't get past Sean's work filters.
Yeah, my work firewall like situation.
So PewDiePie makes a video asking people to stop the sub to PewDiePie meme joke movement. In the video, PewDiePie references events like the New Zealand shooting where the shooter yelled, "Subscribe to PewDiePie before firing on a crowd of Muslims."
Yikes, dude. I'm not okay, time out. I had to interrupt you because I'm laughing over here at Uber Goes to Pro and Wild Doggy, and it looks like I'm laughing about this more horrendous, awful, like, tragedy. So that is some messed up crap.
Hey, calm it down. We're talking about tragedies here.
No. That's why we need the chat, like, right here, like it usually is, because then like now this is gonna be taken out of context where I'm like laughing at this like shooting. I'm kidding.
We'll get it next week. We'll get it next week.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's funny. Like, I'm laughing at something that's so Alright, back to it, sorry.
So, PewDiePie believes that the movement started out of positivity and a way to keep ahead of the T-Series, which is like the second most popular page on YouTube. And he says it's time for it to end, you know?
So yeah, he shared too over, like, I think either this week or like a while back when it first started, but like the subscribe to PewDiePie like had so like people were doing like get-togethers like at conventions and all that, like, and just really celebrating that this one dude is taking on every corporation out there. He's going up against T-Series, which is this Indian like conglomerate that does media company that does like movies, music, is all these things in India, which is one of the most densely populated areas of the world, right? And so like he's taking the single dude from Sweden who's had some controversy.
He's had some controversy.
He's not perfect. Well, who is? But that's why people were rallying behind it. Subscribe to PewDiePie was a really, really important like aspect to that creator soul kind of thing, you know? Like he represents everything, the rags to riches from YouTube, 0 to 90 million, you know? Yeah. So, I mean, I am not gonna lie. He has a whole bunch of controversy under his belt. We talked about it kind of pre-show, getting the juices flowing, but...
Yeah, no, it's cool. Like, I've never heard anyone put it that way, which is really cool. That he's like a meme lord that's literally taking on the internet and taking on, like, he's basically like free entertainment, and then like T-Series is like movies and shit, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean... It's really interesting, that little war.
And so T-Series is the second biggest YouTube channel, Alex the Homie G, and they have, it's like an Indian media conglomerate. It's like India, the country, not continent, but they have like music artists. It's like, think of Sony here kind of for like Sony Music Entertainment. It's like one of the biggest music labels in the US. That's them, T-Series, but then they have a movies section, just like Sony. They have like other arms of this gigantic media company. So that is who PewDiePie and like obviously all the other millions that have millions of subscribers are going up against. Is like these big conglomerates. So that's kind of like what I'm saying is like he represents that single one creator guy soul. But I back PewDiePie, and it's just kind of interesting to hear this like horrible thing where somebody really committed like the worst thing you can do, like really hurt other people, right?
Yeah, and tie it into this.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously was mentally ill.
Well, to quote PewDiePie, over 90 million people, you're bound to get a few degenerates. I didn't want hateful acts to overpower all of these amazing things people are doing, all the cool and positive things. He's got in trouble for dropping the N-bomb on stream in 2017, and he paid 2 guys to hold up signs saying "Death to all Jews."
I don't get that. I think there's more to that story, right?
I think it's just like was a YouTube video. It was like trying to get reactions out of people, you know, like obviously he was too big of a pussy to do it himself, but so was Will, or maybe it was like a bet or something. I bet there is more to the story. But
yeah.
Conglomerate.
Is that a wrong word there, Wolfie? Am I using that incorrectly? Shit, I hope not. I'm a little bit sickly, so...
I feel like the apology was sincere, and in the wild west of the internet, that there's going to be some crazy shit going down, like regardless of what his wishes are. I mean, there's probably in these Twitch chats huge amount of harassment that goes on like behind the scenes, you know what I mean? So like say like Alex the Homie G is like harassing Vand, like I don't hear about that necessarily, but it is a part of this community. So I think that it's important. Oh, the painting fell! The painting fell, dude!
There's no blood, so no one's gonna like...
Yeah, no one even cares, dude.
There's
a painting fell off a fucking wall. God damn.
Those stupid command clips.
I got command strips to hang up the Pokemon picture, and then it fucking fell straight on down 4 feet up.
If you clip that or like look at my, I'm gonna watch it obviously when I edit for the YouTube video, but like I go like, ugh, like freak out, like a weirdo. But speaking of like, try not to go all full railroading on you boys and girls, but yeah, we're gonna try raising your IQ, daddies, you know that. But his apology did seem it's sincere. I totally agree with you, and I think he's like in general, he's like for free speech. He's obviously was saying whatever he wants, does whatever he wants. He can. He has the reach. He has the millions of subscribers, whatever. He's generally fights on the side that I pretty much am on. You know, free speech, does what he tries to be a good dude. He seems sincere. I don't know him very well besides his YouTube videos, but there's so many YouTubers out there. There's like hilarious parody videos of how to do a perfect YouTube apology. You turn the camera.
How do I apologize?
Because no, it's like parody though. Like you turn the camera on 7 seconds before you even start speaking. So then it just sits like this, head down.
Hey guys, I'm so sorry that I dropped the N-bomb on stream the other. Oh, we did actually. Yes.
Oh my god, we're gonna act like this never happened.
We got tricked. We're talking about it. We're talking about it. The other day, we got tricked by a guy named Nick H, and he got us to drop an N-bomb by trying to get us to give him a shout out, and it was disappointing, guys.
Yep. Well, anyway, we only have a couple more things to discuss here, so let's just talk about the free games, and then we'll talk about the Mortal Kombat 11's doing great with ratings. Everyone's loving it. There's some weird content stuff that I think you have to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, so just a quick little story. MK11 selling a character you can unlock in the game. So Frost is the last character announced in MK11.
So Frost, I'm sorry, but I must be like outside the Mortal Kombat world. But
it's like Girl Sub-Zero, dude. Come on.
I haven't played Sub-Zero since Trilogy, I think. That's the last one I bought and played. I have Mortal Kombat 10, but I haven't even played it yet.
Oh, shout out to Hitler. Okay.
Shout out to I Suck Mad Peen. I Suck Mad Peen. Okay.
There was actually a guy that followed me on like, I Suck Peen or something. I was like, that guy's cool. But Frost. So, anyways, you can unlock it by beating the campaign, or you can pay $6 in the shop. But it's not really clear on the shop that you can unlock it in the game. So it's like, okay, I'm going to check out the shop. Oh, there's a character you can buy. I want Frost. Buy it. Oh, wait, I could have totally unlocked this on my own. And especially since, like, the roster is all unlocked except for that character, I think it's kind of like an especially scummy move. But...
Is Frost a particularly, like, popular...
Yeah.
Okay.
I play... That would be what I would consider my main character.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I agree then. A little bit scummy. Cool though that you can unlock it in game. Should be more advertised. I hear Wild Doggy is talking about how you have to grind it, and he's totally right. That's another like little small qualm I've heard. I don't really like to speak about games I've never even played, but just like generally talking about the games industry discussion around the game since it did just come out is that the ladder system, and the story mode is like extremely hard. So like an update's coming out in the next day or two to tone that back.
Good.
Yeah. But anyway.
Make it more accessible, more inclusive,
Couple free games here. I got Xbox Live going to be Marooners. What do you think about that?
I don't know
Without
Marooners.
Any what do you think it's about? Let's just imagine.
You get trapped on an island, and it's probably a survival game. Then maybe you build a goddamn raft or some shit.
You have a great imagination. You're a wonderful, wonderful person. The Golf Club 2019 featuring PGA Tour.
Can I guess this one too?
Yeah. Earth Defense Force, Insect Armageddon. We got Comic Jumper, and then PlayStation Plus has Overcooked, which is one of my fave games to play on Switch, and then also What Remains of Edith Finch.
So I can get my 4th free copy of What Remains. They cannot give this game away, dude. Like, there's like some people that have talked really highly about it, but then a lot of people are also saying that it's a super overrated game. Like, so.
Wow, I've heard only highly, or like I liked it a lot.
So you follow GameScoop, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I just follow their comments and like what they're talking about, and like when this came out, they're like basically saying like, I don't want this, and this game isn't as good as everyone says.
On GameScoop?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not necessarily the broadcasters, but it's just like comments on that, whatever. So
yeah.
I mean, that's just obviously one community's opinion. So
Earth Defense Force is still around, dude. That was like one of those beautiful like little needle in a haystack gems or whatever, like a good AA game for 360 generation, I believe.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, I'm dying. I'm wrong, whatever. But it's fine. I'm dying in my head, Trey. So what do you want to cap out the show What have you been playing lately?
Fortnite only. I started God of War finally. It's pretty sweet.
I saw you on PlayStation 4, like PS, like online.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was your brher playing or something.
No, I tried it out. I started it. It's pretty sick, actually.
Yeah.
Like, the fight scenes in that, like, I love how they combine, like, cinematic parts of the fights, and it just, like, the fights progress or whatever. I'm not super far, probably, like, hour and a half into the game.
So you've gotten through the first main fight.
Yeah, with the stranger.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think that the cinematics are very cool. I don't think that the fighting gameplay has very much depth to it, but I obviously am not very far into it.
Right. So it gets insane.
Yeah, sure.
But also, I mean, so as my game of the year last year, if I would have played it last year, again, I played it in January. But the game has 0 load screens. You just are, you'll notice, like, you never are just loading. You're opening up a door, you're crawling through something, you're going from cutscene to a action scene to cutscene. You know, it's just constant. The game is insane. Every time you die, it loads. Okay, that doesn't count.
The game is insane. Oh, you can say something. Hey, the game is insane.
I was either going to say something or that. So, no, thank you for joining us on Totally Gamescast, episode 20. Next week, we can drink. Next week is a normal broadcast, right? 4:30?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah.
So I think we'll do another one of these on Twitch, but then I think I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about it, but I've been doing my streams on DLive, which is a decentralized Bitcoin website, I guess. I've been playing a lot of Fortnite on there. You guys should come check it out. My page is Full Tilt. I'll be on there all the time.
You can put it in your Discord too.
Yeah. I actually have going live shit going on it right now. I don't mean to like split up the community or anything, but ultimately I've gotten 20 followers in the last 6 months on Twitch. Been doing it 2 years, kind of spinning my wheels, and I need to try something new. There's a lot of good things about the website, like you mine bitcoins and can give me free shit. So
I think Bitcoin like kind of turns people off that don't understand or don't want to like even. Bitcoin kind of has like a shady.
Yeah, no, it is super shady.
Yeah. Unless you understand like the tech, which I don't really even. And I just have read a lot about it. Then it's kind of like hard to grasp. But basically, you're getting free money for just watching that you can give to streamers, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There's no subscribing things, no ads, so it's a new platform.
Yeah, no ads is like a huge upside of it. Smog was saying that the website runs a little smoother or whatever. I get a 90% cut instead of a 50% cut, which is huge. I know that doesn't matter a huge amount to you guys because a lot of it's about like those like, I don't know how to say it, like sub badge goals and that like Twitch community stuff. But I love you guys all, and I would love to see you guys come over there. We'll probably do another one of the Gamescast next week on Twitch, but then we're probably moving over there. It's just like a way better ecosystem for us to like actually get somewhere with what we're trying to do.
Yeah, we put a lot of effort in this show. I mean, I am very happy with like how the conversation. I never expected to enjoy doing a live stream. I've never done one before, really. I've watched plenty over the years. So definitely want to. Yeah,
so that one's decentralized. I think you can actually be nude. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm pretty sure but I haven't seen any of it though. So I figure if you could be naked, I'm not gonna be like pulling my dick out like just like right away. Like I'm not just going out there willy-nilly pulling out my dick or anything. Like I'm not just risking it like that. But I'm pretty sure that you can be naked.
Okay, well that's not gonna happen with us. So I did give him a little taste.
Outline, dude.
But anyway, yeah, like you said, we're just gonna try something new. You can follow us on social, dudes, like in women's. But you guys can follow us there and his Discord, and if we are gonna be going live on there, or he's gonna be going live doing Fortnite or Magic the Gathering or whatever you're playing.
Well, yeah, definitely make sure you're following all my socials down there. Get into the Discord just so we can keep talking if you don't want to like go to a different website. I'm still hanging out in all of the Twitch chats that I do, like Waya and all of them. So it's not like I'm leaving it. I just feel like it's a good opportunity. We've talked about it a pretty good amount of time now, but I'd love to see you guys all there. Anyways, that was episode 20.
20, dude?
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
20 weeks.
That was a good high five, too.
Dude, we fucking nailed it.
We're just in sync, you know?
Yeah, totally. We got the same mind frame. Dude, I've got sunburn and I'm getting skin. Look, there's skin everywhere. Oh, I'm sorry, Sean. I know that you're a clean freak and you don't want my skin on you.
I'm not really a clean freak. I'm just clean and cleanly person.
Yeah.
You have a good setup here, though. Like, in general. I mean, there's a hangnail over there, but...
Oh, no! It goes into the energy drink.
No, I mean, you always have a clean area, so I can appreciate that. But guys, you know what time it is.
Yeah, Jackbox time.
Jackbox.
Yes.
Hey, wait. Let's do a voice.
Jackbox time, babies!
Hey, you little bitches, we're all gonna play Jackbox, and there ain't nothing you can do or say that's gonna change your mind here, so boom. Log on to Jackbox.tv. Fam. Ooh, Docsmog coming in hot with the freaking suggestion. Docsmog, thank you so much. You did my job for me there. Coming in hot. Let's do what Docky says.